Auburn Adventist Academy. This is Pastor Abner. For those of you who I have had the privilege of knowing, I miss you guys. I hope you're well. To the entire Academy and staff, I heard you just got some pretty tough news. I heard you just found out that you will not be returning to school at all for the rest of the semester until this coming fall. And that's extremely, extremely hard. I want to give a little shout out to my guy, Jalen Creed. I heard you were just about to do your worship talk, and this kind of just put a stop and a halt on all of that, but I want to encourage you to keep pressing on. I can't wait to hear that story in live stream in the future. I just want to give you a short word of encouragement, just real short, on something I've been thinking about recently. Much of the world will celebrate Easter or Resurrection weekend this Sunday. As the story goes, that Jesus died on Friday, was in the grave all of Saturday, all of Sabbath, and then came to life on Sunday. Friday is described as being an extremely dark day with an earthquake, with darkness, with the earth shaking. It was just an incredibly bleak and miserable day in the world because Jesus was suffering and dying. And while Jesus was on the cross, he cried out. This is the creator of the world talking with his Father, and he cries out and he says, my God, why have you forsaken me? In the entire Gospels, Jesus always calls God Father, but because of the pain and misery, it sounds like he couldn't even utter the words Father. He could only say, my God, just a title, my God, why have you forsaken me? I wonder if you're feeling that way during this COVID-19 pandemic. I know there's been moments where I have felt alone, where I felt anxious, where I felt worried, I felt afraid. I'm afraid for my loved ones that are older. Will they get sick? Will they die? If I get sick, will I be one of the young people who will suffer death? And maybe right now, as you're sitting in your home, maybe you just love school so much, especially seniors, I feel for you. This was going to be your semester to end it strong. And now this is all, in a sense, been taken away from you. Maybe you're now sitting at home. Maybe things at home aren't ideal. And you're just trying to figure things out. And you're like, man, I had so many great plans. I was having such a great semester. Being home, maybe you're back in your country of origin, your state of origin, back with your family. And this has just been an incredibly hard and lonely time. Jesus has felt very similarly to you. Jesus has suffered just like you. He has felt loneliness and betrayal and abandonment, loss of friends, having no one to talk with, no one to look after him. He has felt so similarly to you right now. And he cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me? And what's amazing about that cry, that prayer that he yelled out, was that it wasn't true. When Jesus cried out that he was forsaken, it's not that he was forsaken, it's that he felt forsaken. What does this mean? It means that our feelings aren't necessarily accurate of what's true between us and God. Maybe right now you feel alone, but that does not mean God has abandoned you. Maybe right now you feel like you're the only one facing this thing. Maybe you don't have anyone who has your back, but God has your back. God has not forsaken you. Maybe like Jesus, you feel alone, you feel afraid, you feel like what's ahead of you is impossible and you can't get through it. Guess what? God is actually totally with you. He hasn't abandoned you. He isn't leaving. He's not going to leave now. If he's been powerful before, he's going to be powerful again. If he's done miracles before, he's going to do miracles again. If he's given you grace before, he's going to give you grace again. If he's given you strength before, he will give it again. Don't lose heart. Keep pressing forward. Keep pressing on. Don't give up. Don't let go. God is with you, even if you do not feel like he's with you. I hope this is a short word of encouragement for you to get you through this week. Remember, for every death, there is resurrection. Jesus died not to leave us in the grave, but to bring us to life. So maybe this year 2020 is a year of struggle and grief, but it will end in life and in power. Go in grace.